Hello, everyone. This is Andrew. I'm a real estate investor out of Toronto. Welcome to my Real Estate 101 series. The goal of this series is to educate, provide value, and inspire those considering getting into real estate investing. Today, I wanted to talk to you about the Real Estate Power Team, which is a team of professionals that you put together in order to achieve your real estate investing goals. So, in no particular order, we may have a real estate agent, a mortgage broker, a real estate lawyer, a property manager, an insurance broker, contractors, and accountants. So, starting at the top here, we have real estate agent. So, a real estate agent is going to help you get comps, is going to help if you buy off the MLS, is going to obviously help you buy there. Now, when you're looking for real estate agents in the investing space, you generally want to avoid agents that sell primary residences because they are looking at different things than investors do. Perhaps you want to find a real estate agent that has a portfolio of their own, and that way they're definitely guaranteed to know what you're looking for and provide you with proper guidance and support. As far as a mortgage broker is concerned, same thing. A mortgage broker that would provide you with a primary residence mortgage is more of a transactional experience because they're just going to provide you with one mortgage every 5, 10, perhaps 20, 25 years. So they're only looking to give you the perfect mortgage for your particular needs for your primary residence. But a mortgage broker that deals with real estate investors is going to look at more of a long-term goal. So you're going to buy multiple properties perhaps. So you want to see how each purchase is going to affect your credit rating, your debt service ratios, things of that nature. So if you get with a really good mortgage broker, what they'll do is sort of provide a breakdown of like, what are your goals? Do you want to buy one, or do you want to buy five, or potentially more? And there's a technique, so they start at one bank that's got a little bit more flexible terms, and then as you grow, you tick off different banks, and so on and so forth. They can also provide private lending, which I'll get into in a different video, but they have sources of access to sources of income from different sources. I think sources a lot. So real estate lawyer would be the next one. Now, a real estate lawyer can be just a real estate lawyer. There's not necessarily anything special you need to worry about there in the beginning. If you're buying simple properties, single family homes, pardon me, duplexes, triplex up to fourplex, it's a pretty simple transaction if you're just buying one at a time with no fancy things, no outlying circumstances, then they can definitely help you. But if you're getting more involved and you're getting into partnerships, you're getting into corporations buying properties, perhaps there's circumstances, I don't know, like vendor takebacks and things of that nature where the seller is actually providing some of the funding. It gets a little bit more complicated, and not every lawyer is going to be able to handle that. So you're going to want to, at that point, you're going to want to find a more of an investor-focused real estate lawyer. Property management is something that I always get because I don't want to deal with tenants, and I don't want to have to interview tenants, and I don't want to have to worry too much about the landlord-tenant laws and so on and so forth. So I have a property manager that takes care of all that. They know what they're doing, and so I'm always above board and following the rules and so on and so forth. You can definitely manage a property or multiple properties on your own. If you're local, it's a little bit easier, and even at a distance, you technically can if you have a database of services that you can call on to fix different things. But I would highly recommend a property manager. Insurance brokers, this is again something that you need to consider as an investor, because not all insurance brokers are equal. If you could even just go directly to an insurance company, but I would recommend a broker because they can provide you the best rate for what you need. But an insurance broker, again, should be more specific to real estate because there are conditions and riders, as they call them, which are specific to investment properties. Not all not all insurance companies handle real estate investment properties anyway. So you're going to have to be more specific about that. For example, if there was a fire damage in a house and the tenants had to move out while the cleanup and renovations to fix from the fire damage, you have some lost rent there, and your insurance would cover that in a rental property insurance policy. Contractors, some investors, it depends on what your strategy is. If you're a turnkey investor just buying for some appreciation and some cash flow, you probably don't need contractors. But if you're a fix and hold or a fix and flip investor or anything like that, where you buy undervalued properties that need repairs, then you're going to need a contracting team, perhaps even multiple teams as you grow. In the beginning, if you're doing 1 or 2 properties, you could probably just reach out to other investors for recommendations, or just find local investors by Googling them and local contractors by Googling them and try them out and see how they work. But if you're going to grow and make a business out of this, you're definitely going to have to interview, check references, make sure that you have a good team, and have some consistency, because when you start buying multiple properties over and over, you want them to be available to you and you want to build that relationship. And then accountant, when you are dealing with real estate, it can get complicated in the beginning if you are a new investor, or if you're just gainfully employed and you want to buy real estate to have in your portfolio. Then generally speaking, a general accountant will do actually in TurboTax even, or QuickBooks, or any of those sort of softwares, they can handle rental properties to a point. When you start getting into JV partnerships and buying properties with corporations and splitting assets with spouses and things of that nature, it can get a little complicated. And when you start selling, you're going to have capital gains tax to deal with, and you're going to want to know going in what the consequence will be, so that you're not surprised when the tax man comes calling. So anyway, that's the basic power team. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I will bring you more Real Estate 101 in the weeks to come. Thanks for watching. Take care.